family. Welcome back. Welcome back to Cam's Account. I am Cam. If you're new, welcome. On my return, please, y'all know the vibe. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I keep showing up because y'all get on in here because y'all know I'm live. Hey guys.
But I will get on here and address it since y'all want. What we have to remember is that it's a public situation. So when you make a situation public, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
And you're here for Cam's Account and Cam's Opinion.
You know that's what you're here for.
Hey family, welcome back to Cam's Account. I'm just so grateful for each and every last one of you guys, all the energy that you put into the channel. I definitely see it. I'm definitely feeling it on the back end, and I appreciate you guys for showing up consistently, commenting, liking, subscribing, joining a part of a movement of truth and truth seeking here. And I just want to kind of give a disclaimer because it seems to be a bit of misunderstanding as to the channel here. This channel here is about justice, right? It was inspired by just that. So most of the people who come here are seeking justice for victims of the Malone family. And one in particular is Ronny. And I just want you guys to know, because I had a comment come across my last video. The content that I bring to our channel is not necessarily a reflection of our beliefs or what we do, what we believe in, how we act, how we move. The thing is, we are bringing these situations to the forefront because it's no longer about belief. It is about facts now. It's about bringing the truth. So it was a video that I used, and we're going to actually keep diving because the comment in specific or in particular basically said that here the video was good. And this is no, like I told her, it's no love lost. She was like, this video was good until you promoted divination. That man is not a true prophet of God. I said, thank you, but it wasn't a promotion. I wasn't promoting for any of us to go and seek a psychic. I wasn't promoting any of us to go reach out to this guy. I wasn't seeking the video, as I said before I played it. I wasn't seeking the video. The video actually came across my algorithm because I had been looking into Ronny, and this is what came up. So I didn't seek it out or anything like that. But like I said, I did bring it because, for one, Ronny was in it. So at this point, it's no longer about beliefs. It's no longer about a belief system, but more so about what Ronny did, how he did it, and who he came in contact with. So one thing I want you guys to understand, if I was an investigator, I wouldn't say, oh no, don't investigate that conversation with that guy because he calls himself a prophet and he does psychic work, okay? Now, I went because, from my understanding, a prophet is someone who receives revelation and they speak, they're seeing someone with spiritual gifts or insight, and even someone who foretells future events. And so I was like, okay, this guy's calling himself a prophet. Let me actually go look into him. And so I did just that. I went back to the video that I showed, and I decided, okay, let me see what we could figure out about this guy. All right. So first, I went back to the video that we watched. This is the video that I'm talking about. I'm not saying for anyone to seek out a psychic reader. That's not what I'm saying. That's never what I said. I specifically said that this was brought to my attention through the algorithm. And in the first few minutes, when I realized that Ronny was in it and that it was resonating, I felt it was only right to bring it. Like I said, detective, investigator, they're not going to say, oh no, let's not look into this because this guy does psychic readings. because he calls himself a prophet. They're not going to say that. They're going to look at this because you had contact with this young man a month before his passing, okay? January 6th, a month before his passing, you had a conversation with him. So believe that this is no longer about beliefs. The facts are Ronny Doe was on this platform where he received a psychic reading. It is no longer about my beliefs, your beliefs, his beliefs, but the fact that he's gone, this is now facts. This is a fact that he spoke with this person. It is a fact that this man said what he said to him. It is a fact. So as us being investigators and truth seekers, we have to take this as well as fact and as truth, because here it is. And so I decided to kind of just look into this guy and see, who he was, where he come from, and all of that. So when you go to his page, and this is my concern, he has 5 videos here, all right, that are seen. He could have made them private, or I'm not sure. Okay, he has one on Tokyo Tony. He has one on Michelle. He has the one with Ronny. Another one with someone named Lakeisha and Kennedy. All right. Now, the thing about this is, out of all 5 of these videos, Ronny got 1.6, and that is more than any of the other videos. All right. Not only is this one of his most watched videos, he also stopped posting. Okay. So he did this video. It went viral. He was able to do a couple more videos, and there was nothing from him. So I said, okay, well, let me go to Instagram and let me see if I can find him over there. So I go to Instagram, and same thing. The most information that was put out there and received that got the most views was about Ronny. All right. It was about Ronny. So he did have season 1, season 2. I mean, he had a little platform before he met up with Ronny, but it kind of ended with Ronny. All right. It ended following this case, this situation. No more energy after. And these are like reposts, not necessarily him. These are reposts. And so I thought, man, that was odd that, he would no longer be posting after this situation. So I said, okay, cool. Maybe I'm overthinking. And so I continued to look at his Instagram. And I seen a photo of him. Let me see if it's on here. All right, this photo in particular, where he's holding up the triangle and looking down into the triangle. All right, this is a pledge of allegiance to some kind of secret society. But even though Ronny still got the reading done, okay, regardless of. And I feel like I don't feel as though he sought this guy out. I think that he was speaking to some people and they was like, hey, get this reading with such and such, because it looked as though this was a shared platform. Okay? This looked like it was a shared platform. He wasn't just doing this by himself. So I feel as though someone could have possibly have said, hey, I know somebody that could do a reading for you, who could do a psychic reading. I really don't feel as though Ronny just was like, hey, let me jump onto this. And the thing that God wants us to realize, because it's so easy to look down, the comment that really concerned me, it concerned me so much because it was like, oh, well, I didn't know. Well, it was like this video kind of let me know that Ronny wasn't walking with God. Let's be mindful that he was young. He would never portrayed to be this holy person. He never portrayed to be this church goer. He never portrayed anything. But does that take away the fact that he still deserves justice? No, it doesn't. In order to be found, you must what? First be lost. So yes, he was lost. The witchcraft of him believing one thing and being told something completely opposite and being shown with the test something completely opposite, which is the real witchcraft, caused him to doubt his own self, his inner knowing, and the Holy Spirit that could have lived inside him. It caused him to doubt, so he needed something more on a physical plane where he can understand. Okay? The real witchcraft was not him seeking out the truth, even though it was through a psychic reading. The real witchcraft was a manipulation that she did to him that caused him the need to seek out a psychic. Okay? That's the truth. That's what really happened. And so, like I said, I started looking into this guy's page and nothing showed up, like past Ronny, past him speaking about Blueface and his family being, in trouble. But the huge part that got the most watch time or the most views, right, would have been what was going on with Ronny. Now, I was thinking, okay, maybe I'm pushing it. Maybe I'm reaching. Well, I happened to fall across another video, right? And this young lady, she made a video saying, was Sean Malone Krishan's real father? Okay. So I looked into her video and I started watching some of it. I mean, it was saying everything that we have been talking about. And then as I was watching it, something told me to see when the last time she posted and what was going on with her story, right? I said, okay, that's exactly what I do. I go over there. What's her name? What's the name of them? Hold on one second. I just lost my whole web browser. What was this lady name? Okay, T or
And also how
so she spoke about how Krishan and Ronny could have possibly been informants and who ended Geronimo's life and how is this tied to Sean Malone, right? Now, all of her videos, and I went to go check, all of her videos had good watch time, especially those that involved Sean and Lisa Malone. Okay. This one right here alone got 15,000 views. This one here got 5.5. This one here got 7.5. It looks like the most viewed video was this of them exposing the true identity of her father. So I said, well, dang, why she stopped posting? When you are receiving this kind of engagement, hopefully you continue to engage with your subscribers. You don't go this deep and then just fall off the face of the earth. Okay? I went and looked up this person's Instagram. I followed the Instagram. Who are they? Where did they come from? Are they still posting? Okay? I wanted to know. Well, I get to tea and piss over here, these blogs. And there's nothing really over here. It's nothing really over here. So I say, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Find another one. And this is the one. But the posts are so old. February 13th is the last time this person has posted. Do we not find that suspicious? Can we not say that that's not suspicious? Hey, Seven. I wasn't paying attention to the comments just yet, but hey, girl. Is that not suspicious that if you speak on these people in a certain way, you may very well not speak again? Is that not suspicious? So I wanted to
insert another clip.
Let you guys hear, and some of you guys may have heard it. But is this also a need to look into these people and figure out what happened to them? We have AJ, Krishan's ex best friend, coming out and speaking out about Ronny Doe, which will touch. But then also saying that people were coming and threatening her. So is it safe to say with 15K views that someone possibly seen this with the thumbnail that it carried? You don't think someone on that team looked into this to figure out what was going on, what was being said? And why are these people quiet after speaking up about this? It makes me feel like something happened, something went wrong. So I'm glad I did fall across that first video that made me look into these other people, because it may not just be justice for Ronny Doe no more. It may be justice for these content creators too. Because it seems as though if you speak out about these people, you're silenced. Okay? What I really would do.
Hi guys, it's P0RTECT.
So
Today I'll be doing a video on Lisa and Sean Malone. Their name has been making rounds on the internet, and I really couldn't find much information on them. However, I did find their ties to Krishan. And if you guys are interested in this type of content, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe.
I'm taking risks. Why would I hate on a testy old bitch? Thought you had tea on me.
Advocate engaged lobbyists, meaning they work for government officials. This is Sean R. Malone. And
sometimes she looks like that. Sometimes Krishan looks like this guy. That's how she looks in her pictures with some of her pictures with Blueface. It's in the eyes. It's in the eyes. Right? So sometimes she does look like this guy. But it seems like if you talk about these people, something happens. And you know, ChatGPT is easy to use to search the internet, search public records, search all of that. And you know, I asked, is there any kind of connection between Ronny and Sean Malone? And there's no public documents, no nothing. And then it was like, it's no public record of any connection. Well, I say, well, what about social media? Because I know social media has put ties between these two, Krishan and Ronny. They have. He even spoke about it. And so when I asked it in that way, it was like, oh yeah, but we can't take it to be fact. It's like they had the internet scrubbed, guys. Like they want to get rid of people who's talking about it and then erase what they were saying. But this lady made a really good point.
From what I gathered on the internet, they've been married since 2013, and they're both attorneys of law, and they are lobbyists, meaning they work for government officials. This is Sean R. Malone, and I'm going to read you his bio. Sean R. Malone is a versatile advocate engaged in a very diverse practice, effective for his clients. Before all three branches of government, Malone is renowned as a complex problem solver. Malone joined Harris, Jones, and Malone as a named member in 2008 and draws on his...
That alone, he is a girl, complex problem solver. A complex problem solver. Would this not kind of be a complex problem that he had to solve for his child? If it be his child. And everything is a legend, and in my opinion. Nothing here is facts. Okay? Nor does it reflect. If I don't say it, that's not my belief. All right? But a complex problem solver. Let's continue.
Broad public and private sector experience to provide his clients with a strategic advice and counsel of a range of legal, labor, and municipal state government issues. Having served at the highest levels of state and local government, he offers keen political and practical insight on state management policy and operational matters. In recent years, he has successfully represented a variety of business entities on both a state and local level, was a member of a trial team that prevailed at both the criminal and administrative levels in a high-profile police misconduct case of a wrongly accused Baltimore City police officer, successfully negotiated labor contracts in Baltimore, Howard, Harford, and Anne Arundel counties. Newark and Dover, Delaware, worked with a team to defeat legislation designed to remove the historic Preakness stakes from Baltimore, and was a vital member of negotiating team on Weller Development Partners, formerly Sagamore Development Company, successfully effort to obtain $535 million in tax increment financing from the city of Baltimore. I want to point out here where it says Anne Arundel County, that is the county that Ronny had passed away in, and that was outside of his grandmother's house. As for Lisa, Sean had made a post of him and Lisa together, and he says, "Today is an all day, all way, any drink Lisa pay celebration of a law school grad. And yes, my suit is from the Riddler collection. Old Molenster is celebrating." And I don't like how he always says that on his post. He'd be like, Malonester, and it literally sounds like Lester, like what they call Tasiki Moleski. Like, it sounds like that. It's so weird. But anyways, she had just graduated from law school, and this was last year. So I want to point that out and bring that up. So when I read about Lisa and Sean Malone, my biggest question was, what is a lobbyist? What is a lobbyist lawyer? A lobbying lawyer is a lawyer who promotes an organization goals to government officials. Lobbyists are paid to influence how lawmakers vote and legislation. Their responsibilities are research and analyze legislation. Lobbyists research legislation and analyze how it will impact their clients' goals. Lobbyists persuade government officials to support their clients' goals. Lobbyists may use advertising campaigns or influence opinion leaders to change public opinion. Lobbyists work with clients to develop strategies to achieve their goals. Lobbyists arrange meetings with government officials and legislative members. Lobbyists monitor legislative hearings and report back to their clients. So that's why Lisa and Sean Malone do for a living. They're very influential in the city of Baltimore, and they are very significant when it comes to government officials, when it comes to anything law-related, lawyer-related, anything like that. They're attorneys of the law. So they have a lot of significance. I ended up finding this from Reddit, and somebody had posted this. I'm going to read it for you. It says, Sean Malone is a powerful attorney and lobbyist in Maryland. He is also supposedly Krishan's real father. He was at Junior's birth, and Krishan calls him her godfather. This is the man that helps her get out of all her legal troubles. I think the reason they are doing anything in their power to not allow Blueface or Ronny to get that DNA test is because that little boy will link back to Sean Malone. The Malone family has been trying to set him up. Blueface better watch his back. I know we think Krishan is waiting on him because she loves him, but I think she has other plans for him. Junior isn't safe either. Couple weeks before Ronny had passed away, he had made a live, and I'm going to insert it, and he's just talking about Sean Malone. And I'm going to insert a couple videos of him talking about Sean Malone as well.
To set me up to go to jail. Her father, Sean Malone, he's a politician. He owns a law firm. He got strings out this motherfucker.
Make sure
she did that like setup play to get me in jail, to put me in front of the judge, to get me locked away. Sean Malone got enough pull to get me in front of whatever judge he want. And they can maximize in Maryland. You get sentenced based off of your guidelines. You know what's up with my record. You know I came home on a body. this girl's father, like I was telling you, is he has a law firm. He's a politician now. Mm-hmm. Baltimore City is real crooked, corrupt, man. So I don't even really know what I'm going up against, man, because for the longest I was wondering, like, how was this young lady getting out of so many different scenarios? But I had to realize that the guy that she made me think was her godfather, it's really her dad. But he also is her get out of jail free card. That's why every time she gets in trouble in Maryland, her and Tifa, they get scot-free. Walk away. No charges, no nothing. It's good.
So her dad's that white dude that you was posting on your IG story.
Yes, that's her dad, bro.
Oh, wow. Damn. I thought he was like an actor or something.
Man, this is like some power shit, bro. Like, 50 Cent need to freaking look into her life, man, and see if he could make a documentary of her shit. But this shit is crazy, bro.
Damn.
Her dad, like, it's crazy, man. All right, so look, this is how Krishan and Tasiki was born, because Tasiki is her Tifa. That's the sister that she went viral on the Zeus clip saying, "Oh, you made me eat your when I was 7." Tasiki and Krishan are both the light-skinned sisters. They basically the only Malones of all of Charlotte kids. Charlotte is their mother. So Sean Malone used to be a truck driver back in the day. So his wife, Lisa Malone, used to sell dope, but she also was like a little madam. That's basically like a female pimp.
Right.
So she
do y'all think they wanted this information to get out? And the thing is, they try to do damage control and get it off the internet, but people are so fast. And what y'all gonna do? Take out all what they say, 479 of us? Y'all gonna take out all 479 of us and speak on it? Like, let's be for real, man. It's out there now. And so instead of doing damage control, be a man, yo. Be a man and just say what it is, yo. Stop running from the truth about who you are. That's witchcraft, man.
And all the beautiful females in the city by giving them dope. And when they couldn't feed they dope habit no more, she had them, as lot lizards, basically, selling their shit.
I'm a lawyer.
So Charlotte, long story short, was one of her best toes. Charlotte she still is very beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Like, Krishan's mother is beautiful, man. Like, inside and out, she's beautiful. That dope was just like, her downfall, unfortunately. So, long story short, Lisa was her, dope dealer / pimp. So when he didn't have any more money to basically feed her habit, Lisa, would put her out there on some plays, and that's how she would get her fix. Long story short, Lisa met Sean, and Sean took a liking into Charlotte. He liked Charlotte a lot. He ended up basically having Krishan and Tifa with Charlotte. And he could never, do nothing with Charlotte because, she was on dope, but she was beautiful, but also because Lisa wouldn't let him. Lisa is Sean's wife.
Oh, okay.
So, long story short, this is when I found out, this is her dad, bro.
What just came to my mind for some reason was Will Smith when he smacked Chris Rock for talking about his wife. A man that, who will do anything to make sure their woman is okay on any level. Speaking on a man's wife would piss them off before if you was to speak on them. All right, I feel as though as he started bringing in the wife, that's when Sean Malone felt like he was crossing the line. It was just too much. And I could be wrong, but those are my opinions.
It was one day I had just came home from the body. Krishan was trying to take a charge from me. My bad.
Oh, you good, homie? You good?
I'm sorry. What was I saying before I had my little?
You said something like you just came home from a body, and then Krishan was trying to take the charge for you.
Okay, yeah. So I just came home. Krishan was ready to take a charge from me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when she took the charge and she got down to jail, this was my red flag that I never paid attention to. She was so geeked to take the charge from me, but she never took a charge from me before. Her father, right before her taking that charge from me, her father had basically like came back into their life and made connection with them. Lisa was always like trying to force him to stay away from his daughters, but he was always on some shit like having that guilty conscience. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, long story short, he got pulled in the city. He's a politician. He's a lawyer. Mm-hmm. So he went and had Fox come out and do a segment on Krishan and Tifa. If you do some digging, you'll see Krishan was on Fox Baltimore when she was like 17. This is because of her dad. Krishan also was on Ultimate Tag. This is also because of her dad and the strings that he pulled to get her on there.
Which we seen him there. We see him there. I actually and right before, I think it was Great T News. They actually had the full clip. He played the full clip, but I had found a short, and I was like, "Is that right?" I had to stop it. Like, even he was there for Ultimate Tag, hyping her up. And let me show y'all this clip. When they was on Ultimate Tag, y'all, because when I tell you, even then looked like Junior. Oh my goodness. Even then looked like Junior. And so, I mean, I didn't know that he went with her to Ultimate Tag. And it was like it ran across the algorithm at the same time. I had just seen the short, and then he posted the short, like the full short. And I was like, yo, he really been around her the whole time. And for her to just dog him like he want nothing, it's crazy work, man. You could love somebody and you'll love them more than they love you. That's the sad part. But that's the reality. Like, don't love somebody more than they love you, yo. Because she showed that she ain't love nobody but herself time and time again. Let me see. I thought I saved it for a watch later. I believe I saved it for watch later. I mean, even in this little short little clip, the quick little second that he was in this, I was like, man, I be watching so much stuff throughout the day. I actually got convicted of scrolling. So I've been trying to stay off. You know, I respect the Sabbath. So yesterday, definitely try to stay off the internet. Let me see if I can type it in. I thought I saved it. What was it? Ultimate Tag. He was right there cheering her on. That's the sad, crazy part. And I was like, yo, even in that clip, I ain't see these. So it couldn't be one of these. But Ronny looked just, man, in that quick little second where he was cheering her on. And I don't have time to go through the whole video. Maybe I'll just try to get it to the end, bring it back to the end. But I mean, he was even cheering her on and looking just like
Ultimate Tag. That's kind of like that ninja show thing.
This is what people don't know. Rock and Tasiki, dad, name is Sean Malone.
Man,
he's a politician in Baltimore City. He has a law firm. He's married to a lady named Lisa Malone. This is the alleged people who y'all think is Junior's godparents. The people that y'all think is Junior's godparents is actually Krishan's stepmother and her biological father. The reason
Hey,
that
Wendy.
Krishan,
Welcome back.
the reason that Krishan told Blueface that this is the reason Krishan told Blueface that her godfather molested her. Krishan told her, she told Blue that her godfather molested her in an attempt of
So you
keeping
guys just
Blue
watch
from.
those clips. And do you see how Ronnie's story of him calling Sean Malone a politician, and also him not really changing his story, saying that this is why Krishan gets out of things is because her dad is a lawyer.
Is
And
that why we don't see no CPS cases? Is that why? Because her dad makes sure it don't go that far? Is that why? She could just go around and live whatever kind of life, do whatever she wants, put hands on whoever she wants. She was literally just shooting at people with fireworks and thought it was funny. Is that why she do the things that she do? Because she knows she could just get away with it.
Also, I'm gonna insert another clip, and this is in regards to the last clip I played of Ronnie speaking when he had mentioned Blueface and what Blueface thinks of Sean Malone.
I know everybody around Krishan, including her godparents. And she had told me that one time when she was in high school, around the time that she had tried on a dress, and that her godfather made a move on her. And ever since then, they've had a sort of a relationship. Now, how would I know this? Lisa and Lisa's husband, they will only know if this is true or not. Krishan is that evil. Yeah, the people that helped her whole life, she goes and tells bad stories about them. Yes, my 6-day-old child is left with people that she's claimed to have looked at her or done something towards her inappropriately. Right? Okay. Capable of anything, but anything, like, bro, I know what's going on.
That part.
On schoolyard, like, I know. That's why I'm so
insert
worried.
a video of Sean and Lisa Malone holding Krishan Jr. when he had just arrived, and this is the first day he was born. This is the lady that said, "Don't say coochie." This is the lady. This is my godmother. Like, what the fuck? She just sounds white. He sounds more black than her. He's white. This is Sean Malone. This is Lisa Jones. Krishan, you can take a picture of Lisa holding the baby like that. Yeah, you can take a picture. Lisa, say hi so they won't think I'm lying.
She was nice.
The nurses were nice.
The nurses
It
was
was
nice.
me being a mother.
Lisa smiled.
And then Elle over here just like, oh man. So before Ronnie had passed, he had also posted this on his Instagram story, and he said, "Ask Krishan, is this her get out of jail free card?" And if you look at these two pictures side by side, you could definitely see a resemblance, like from the eyebrows, the eye shape, the face shape. She's like a really she looks a lot like Sean Malone. And let's face it here, they have the same name. Her name is Krishan Malone, and his name is Sean Malone. So why do you have this man's last name, but he's your godfather? That's kind of weird. I'm gonna be honest there. Another thing
I think what happened was, because back then, if you ain't give that baby that man last name, that was basically you just saying it wasn't his kid. At that time, people ain't play about that last name. Even if you weren't married, if that baby was that man baby, that baby had that man last name. Is that why she got that man last name? We already know she had to do her own set of DNA tests. Was that her way of proving to him, like, this is your baby? It makes sense to me.
I want to point out too is what Ronnie said earlier about him being the parents of Tasiki and Krishan. If you see Krishan compared to her sisters, and there really is a skin tone difference. And even when I seen Krishan for the first time in like 2020 on her videos, I really thought that this woman was mixed. I really thought she was like a racially ambiguous woman that was like something else, you know?
She definitely
But
is.
when she showed that picture of like her family and made it the cover of her Rainy Days album, I guess, her Rainy Days photo.
So is this her brother? It's so weird to be behind your mom like that. I mean, I don't know. It's a cute family photo though. It just give an old school vibe, right? You get that old school vibe. Dang, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, possibly 3, 8
Whatever,
kids.
you know what I'm talking about. But when she did that and she showed that this black dude was her dad, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, she probably got some Creole in her, and you know, but she's just basically a light-skinned black girl. That's what I assumed. Now, if this is not crazy enough, you remember how Ronny kept saying that he's like a corrupt politician and that he has strings and he has ties and all that? I had found that that he was planning an event, Sean Malone, for the district attorney Ivan Bates, and here it is. You guys can find this on the website of Sean Malone, his law firm website. But basically, he was planning an event for the state attorney Ivan Bates, and here's Ivan Bates. Is the state attorney of Baltimore City. His name is Ivan Bates, and he just got into office last year, and that is why.
You don't think they can call a person that can call a person that owe that person a favor? When you reach a certain level of status and you start looking out for people, they owe you one. And when they say you owe me one, they really mean that. And it's not like a normal people you owe me one, like, oh, I paid for your coffee today, you get me next week on the coffee or a donut or something like that. No. This is like, I got rid of that person for you and you owe me one. That type of deal. And so, yeah, real high connections. You think they want their name attached to anything like this? And that's what my concerns are for the content creator that put this out here.
Malone.
Where they go to? Why she stopped posting after this one went kind of viral?
Did have that event planned out for him, but I do want to say this: Sean Malone has been an attorney since the year of '97, so he's been around for a long time. This man just got into office, and I'm not trying to insinuate that he's getting Ivan to, like, you know, cover up any criminal activity or anything like that. I'm saying that he's been a lawyer for a really long time, and he definitely has ties to government officials because he is a lobbyist. And if you guys didn't know, a state attorney and a district attorney is the same thing, and they're just responsible for presenting the case against defendants, decide what charges to file, and recommending sentences. Basically like what Kamala Harris was doing in California before she even ran for VP. She's a district attorney. They send people to jail. They prosecute people. They do a lot. Guys, that is it for this video today.
And Ronny knew he had these connections. He said, man, they could have me locked up. They could get like, and that's why she quick to try to throw Blue underneath the bus. I don't know if her connections reached that far. All right, so Wack 100 had some things he wanted to chime in and say. He went on to what is this? Most Extreme News, I believe. And he's about to say literally everything we had just said, y'all. Because we definitely just said that.
Nephew laid down, people stopped talking. She didn't have no content. Regardless of what you want to say, anything relevant to her has to lead back to Blueface. All roads lead back to Blueface. So when she was hollering the other little basketball player name, or hollering this other dude's name, nobody gave a right? So, okay, I want to get back going. I seen the play. I'm going to start a Twitch account. What am I going to do? Hey, Blue, I wanted this to, you know, I'm homeless or whatever. Out of kindness, his heart, he allowed her to come back. What did she do? Go right in the studio in one of his rooms, go live on Twitch, takes a phone call from him that he don't know is wide open. And
didn't I say he didn't know about that phone call? He did not know about that phone call. And he was getting ready. Well, she was like, because what have you done for our son? What have you done for the baby in 2 years? See, he didn't know that he was on camera. So he was about to be real with her. And that's why she muted him and acted like she couldn't hear him and all that stuff. Because, see, he didn't know he was being recorded. He didn't know she was live streaming at that time when they was having that conversation. And she played victim. She used that against him.
And that day she initiated her Twitch account. But let me show you how karma works. The next day you go down there to the prom thing in Texas and do whatever they say you did as far as kind of leaving the baby in the situation, right? And Twitch bans her. So the play you...
Then she show us receipts as to it was supposed to be her wardrobe that got her Twitch account shut down or banned. The whole time it was her leaving the baby in the car. It's crazy work. She just be lying.
Ran on nephew, right? It didn't work for you anyway, right? Because he's in the jail cell in good spirits right now. He's in the jail cell trying to do the right things by people and for her.
She said he's been smoking the pookie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how she would know that unless she's in the jail cell.
We're going to have to really pay attention to him when he gets out to see if we get the vibe that he's been doing drugs in there.
Blueface is 20, 30 pounds heavier.
Right.
We all seen that.
So you guys listen. Was Wack?
So she said he was in there doing drugs. So that man done gained 20 pounds. But she was trying to put that into the atmosphere so that way he can get caught up. But like I said, we see Blueface go down for something she say on the internet. We need to see her go down for everything everybody else is saying on the internet. All right. So this is the old live 12/3/24. AJ gonna come in and speak with Ronnie. I haven't watched it. I just went ahead and stopped it right here because AJ about to come on. And so I want us to watch this together.
J-C-R-E. Her name is not, like when I put her name and invite to join, it's not popping up, but I'm putting her name right. I don't know why that is. Is she in here? I don't think she's in here. You heard? Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I don't think she's
in here, bro. She's in here, bro. It's AJ CRL.
Yeah, I'm trying to add her, but it's not. Her name isn't popping up. It's AIA. Oh, there she is. Okay, I just invited her. I don't know who that is either. I don't know who any of these
now we're here.
We're here.
All right, AJ, don't come up here doing too much. We need to make sure we talk. So, if y'all got any questions y'all want to know, because it seems like y'all want to keep playing with me. It seems like y'all want to keep questioning me, and that's dead. AJ will let y'all know from December 2022 up until like February 2023 when Krishan was out here, Shorty was getting hit. How do AJ know? Because AJ is her old best friend. She tell AJ everything. She told AJ that Junior's mine. Why y'all think she fell out with AJ? Because AJ not going for that clown stuff. AJ.
Now, if you're new here and you may have not heard in this video, but I did in the previous live, I said, man, I'm getting that one of her old friends gonna start speaking up. They can't sit back no more. They can't hold this anymore. They're gonna start speaking up. And lo and behold, not this video, but the one we about to watch after this, she telling it. But this right here solidifies who she was to him and give her the right to speak in his passing. Because like he said, she know. They not gonna let a narrative be pushed and attempt to keep Junior away from his biological father. That's dead. AJ is
a woman. She's not a yes man. She's not the type that's gonna sit here and let somebody drink and smoke their whole pregnancy and not talk to them about it. So that's why her and Krishan not cool no more. Y'all wondering why? Y'all wondering why her and Krishan not cool? It's because she ain't let her smoke and drink her whole pregnancy. But now I'm gonna let y'all talk to my sister. I'm gonna let her talk to y'all. Talk to him, sis. Let him.
Sister, because I don't know where the fuck y'all getting at me and Ronny fucking.
Right.
Like,
my sister.
This is my brother, my nigga.
From round away, back in the day.
Okay. Sorry.
Come on, AJ, you got.
So,
what's up, Taco?
You're saying
Yeah,
that,
I want y'all to think about where the
that's his
loyalty
baby?
lies. They had previously said, AJ said that she was Ronnie's friend before she was Krishan's friend. So her loyalty gonna lie with him first, then her. Especially y'all know Krishan is not no good friend. So yeah.
Because I feel like I've seen your face before, right?
You probably have.
We do not promote smoking over here just because they smoking on the video. I feel like I gotta say that.
Yeah.
But me and her have been friends for a long time. I'm the one who put them together.
Okay.
We've been friends since high school.
I know.
So it's like y'all making up assumptions just because y'all don't understand like the real shit that be going on.
So what's going on? Tell me from your perspective.
Krishan trying to hide that Junior is his.
She told you that?
Nigga, I know that.
What would AJ have to gain or to lose by saying that? That's what I want everybody to think about. Why would she have to lie about this? This a thought for question for thought. That's all.
It's no tool. You said, how do I know? So if you go back, because I come with receipts, right? If you go back to when she was, going to see the doctor or whatever, the doctor told y'all to conceive date.
The doctor said what?
That she was the conceive. You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you. Just my son's in the background. You're saying the conceived date?
I'm not lying. Y'all could go watch Crazy and Love yourself right now, and the doctor will tell you, oh, your conceived date was December and January.
Okay. And you're saying that she couldn't have fucked both of them at the same time?
She couldn't have, because she took a pregnancy test at my house.
Okay.
I'm the one who was dropping her off back and forth with Ronny.
Right, but what about, wasn't she fucking Blue too?
No, that's why Blue asked her on the lie detector test, did you fuck anybody 2 months prior to?
So remember when Krishan came and went to the hospital and on Blueface's birthday, went to the hospital, was like, oh, she found out she was pregnant. I knew that was a move. I knew that was a shot because AJ saying they had already took the pregnancy test, so she knew that she was pregnant. So she acted like she did not know that she was pregnant when she went live in the hospital on Blue's birthday. When she already, according to AJ, already took the pregnancy test at her house. So that was just a move for publicity and to mess up what was going on between Blue and Jaden because they was good at the time. Pay attention to this, y'all. All we gotta do is let them talk long enough. And all the things you got questions for is going to come on out. So Krishan already knew she was pregnant before she went to the doctor to try to act like she didn't know she was pregnant. Okay.
You getting pregnant. Because he wasn't fucking her. He was fucking Jaden at that point.
He was at home with his family for the holidays. I don't know how y'all forget when Blue went back to Jaden and his kids and they were doing the whole Christmas pajamas, Christmas tree. Y'all forgot all that. Y'all forgot when Blue was making Krishan mad and he went home and spent the holidays with his family. That's what Krishan did when he went home with his family. She came back home to daddy. Yeah, she came back home to daddy. And she started her own family. And now she got her own family. And y'all keep trying to play with me like I'm cop chasing, like I'm dragging, like yo, y'all don't even know the half, bro. This little boy is really my son. And I'm trying to do everything that I can do legally to establish paternity for my son. I don't care if y'all understand it. I don't care if y'all like it. I don't care how y'all feel about it. At the end of the day, I'm going to fight for my son, and I'm going to make sure my son is good. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if she like it. I don't care if he like it. But anybody that get in the way, they know what it is. They know what it is.
You guys aren't friends anymore?
No, we're not.
What happened?
So it was honestly a petty argument. I didn't know that me and her was beefing until she went on Zeus and was like, AJ's the op. Out of nowhere. We got into an argument like all best friends do, and she told everybody that was her op. We got in an argument over weed.
There's some things happening.
That's another receipt. Yeah.
Because she's a bad friend. She's not a good friend.
Weirdo.
She's a weirdo. Every friend that Krishan has, she loses them. Like, y'all don't notice that? Everybody that comes around her life stays. The only person everybody that comes in her life, they leave. They don't stay. The only person that has stayed is Blueface. And that's because she reviving his career. Everybody else, where they at? Gone. Where you Chad? Gone.
Nobody understands like the honesty behind that shit. But
what
she
you
burned
say,
every bridge that she crossed. You brung up do not, right?
Hey, April.
These are people, like P was saying, these are people that I'm talking so you can understand me, right? These are people that want to get in with us and they trying to DM us and talk to us and shit like that. It's no problem. But certain motherfuckers just be trying to clout chase off that shit just to build their platform. You get what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. You sitting here
to get some type of answer.
Yeah, sis. Let her know, sis.
Like
on the head, sis.
That should be weird because at the end of the day, like, sure, we had no problem talking to y'all, right? We had no problem.
We don't have no problem.
We got receipts.
We got receipts.
In the pudding. We got receipts.
Like, come on.
We not screaming at the top of our lungs and going the fuck off because we just don't know. We got receipts. It's
I can't wait for all of them to come out.
Dates. Like, we got shit timestamped. Like, shit is there.
So you're basically saying 100% it's his kid then? No question.
To me, if it looked like a duck and it quacked like a duck, it's a duck.
Thank you.
That's all I'm saying.
This is what I was trying to say. I don't really know, like, I only know what I see on the internet. I don't really like
that be the problem though.
These people that are in here, they're very invested into this whole circus. I only know, like, you know, what I see. So I can't, so whatever people think, oh, you said this, or I'm just this. Anybody I'm only hearing this shit for the first
knows
time.
I'm the queen of receipts. I don't even like talking unless I got proof.
What receipts do you have that you can show us?
I can show them to you. I can send them to you. I can send them to you.
Hey, sis, don't even show her too much, bro, because fuck all that. Don't show her nothing other than Krishan being with us around the time she was conceived.
Yeah, I was about to say, Karan has it. He was there.
Ain't nobody like, come on now, we ain't ready to do that. We ain't showing nobody nothing.
She said she had receipts.
No, because she do got a receipt, but y'all, like, I'm not saying it like that, but it's like, y'all trying to use and manipulate people to get what y'all want.
Hold on
like,
a second.
If you want the receipt.
Hold on. I'm trying to use and manipulate. I haven't said a word.
All right, hold on. All right, let me be more specific. Bloggers outside of you and Tasha K, y'all pay to play. All of these other people, they trying to get receipts and evidence for free. You're not getting this for free. It's not that. If y'all want some free shit, come to our YouTube and listen to us talk. If y'all want some free shit. Anything else, kick that bag out. Or stop asking questions straight up.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you, him, her, I'm talking to whoever.
You're on. You don't listen. First of all, you don't have to get aggressive with me. I'm not.
Listen,
I'm not
Shorty,
against you.
I'm not getting aggressive with you. I'm a man. You a female. So what I'm letting you know.
The bare minimum. I'm just listening.
What I'm letting you know is all that free shit out the window. Y'all make bread off of these videos and content that y'all do, and y'all be trying to get receipts off of Krishan and go viral wow.
I'm not making money off this live right now.
All right, can you stop taking it personally? Because I'm not speaking about you.
Just in
I'm talking
general,
about
the bloggers.
I'm talking about in this industry. In this industry, you know how this industry is. People will try to get whatever they can out of you without paying you, manipulate you, use you until they can't use you no more. So all I'm saying is, we don't mind being used. We don't mind showing the receipts. But if the receipts are gonna be shown, we're gonna get what we want. And if we're not getting what we want, then we're not showing the receipts. Because we don't care that much to show the receipts. We know the truth.
We know
We're
the
not
truth.
tripping. Y'all want to see the receipts. We got the receipts. We not tripping about the receipts. They've been in the phone for years. They've been sitting in the vault for years. Just sitting, taking up iCloud storage. So we good over here. But as far as like wanting to see receipts and stuff, like realistically, either people gonna pay to play, like what did Blueface say? If y'all want me to kick out the paternity results, shoot the money. So what we wrong for? Oh, if y'all want to see that I was knocking her down around the time she conceived Junior, so y'all can stop discrediting me. If y'all gonna pay me, or if y'all don't want to pay me, y'all can keep discrediting me, cause I don't care. I know the truth. AJ know the truth. Krishan know the truth. Y'all trying to figure out the truth, and that's the difference.
Okay. Got it.
You dropped the mic.
Drop mic. Bang.
Drop the mic.
You want to get paid for it?
No, I'm not. Listen. It's not about money.
It's about the bread, right? It's about the bread, absolutely. But it's not just about the bread.
Okay.
It's not just about the bread.
It's the fact of we are doing this for Junior. You get what I'm saying? Our intentions is to stop our potential loved one from being neglected and to help him start having a fair chance at developing. Baby boy is 15 months and he's still not walking, still not standing on his own, so on and so forth. So we need all the
22 months. I want us to listen to Blueface.
Manipulate. So she manipulated me to thinking that she was all about me because she was out of desperation.
These are serious, like,
so
this
that's
is a
why
real
when she got
moment
in,
for him.
I'm gonna play this quick clip and I'm gonna come back with my comments.
fuck. I hate that I have to speak out, but I have to speak out. Krishan Rock
Hey, Lady Red.
is a fucking genius.
Hey, Tina Love. Oh, wow. Chat is
I'm not
going.
gonna take that from her. I'm gonna tell you why she's a genius. Because she knows how to manipulate. So she manipulated me to thinking that she was all about me because she was out of desperation, right? So that's why when she got into a position, she kind of tried to discredit everything I did, right? Granted,
This part.
Because I was confused. I'm like, damn, you used to say so much great things about me. Now I'm responsible for everything but your success. I'm responsible for verbal abuse, financial abuse, this, that. But when it comes to your success, I have nothing to do with it. Okay, that's strange. But the pregnancy is what really made me realize, because I have 2 kids. I've been into labor rooms. When someone is in labor, it's cool. It's out of the blue. No female is planning to go in labor, right? I have 2 kids. I know this. You can't tell me otherwise. Krishan planned her labor. She didn't coincidentally go to Baltimore and her water broke and she just went somewhere and had the baby. You know how I know this? Because certain hospitals don't let you film because of their own rules and, whatever they got going on. Krishan went to a place prior when she was on Baddies in Baltimore. She found a place prior that she could record this birth at. So Stay with me. It's all attention based. Krishan has done everything up to this far for attention. She's manipulating all of us. And the only reason I'm now waking up and realizing it because I have kids, so I know how this situation goes. So now that 2 and 2 aren't going together, it makes sense, right? Krishan flew to Baltimore with a hospital that she already knew she could film at. She flew there medically induced. She let us know before the baby was coming that it was coming 4 weeks before the due date, right? So if your due date is September 23rd, why are you letting us know that the baby's coming a week before September? You letting us know in August. How do you know that? This is your first child. You're inexperienced. Okay, I get it. See, she knows that it's gonna be a big deal. For example, why do you think
that part
before Krishan goes live and she cries and says that I'm a terrible guy, her makeup's done, her jewelry's on, her nails are done, everything is pre-planned.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's the genius part about it. Her fame, her claim to fame is sympathy. And who's gonna deny that? If it's evident, if it's in your face. Right? That's the manipulation. So now I'm like, damn, I didn't let this bitch get me. Man, I'm disappointed in myself.
Man.
And I'm disappointed in myself too, Blueface. So you ain't by yourself on that one.
That's all us. Everyone who wants at one time try to give her the benefit of the doubt, try to understand and be empathetic and show grace and show love, show mercy. Everybody not for it. Everybody not for it. Let me see. This next video, we're going to take it back to her friend, all right? We're going to take it back to AJ because AJ had a lot to say from a while ago, all right?
Around and attack people. Who be attacking people? I don't be attacking nobody around.
You're victim shaming. I'm a victim of sexual assault as well. I am a victim of sexual assault as well. I know when someone is lying. I know when someone's not telling the truth about the sexual encounters that she that she did not have with her fucking sibling. You know why? Because I can't even look at the fucking person that did that shit to me, let alone bring my child around them. Are you guys slow? Who am I to say or to deny the truth? I was her diary. I knew about all the multiple fucking pregnancies she had that she did not tell y'all. All the multiple niggas that she was fucking with that she did not tell y'all. All the multiple setups that she done did that she didn't tell y'all. I'm a part of the bitches that y'all don't see me. Y'all don't see AJ. And it's a reason why AJ was kept on the tuck because AJ knew everything. I still know everything. What you not understanding? What's not clicking, Steven? Oh, AJ can't possibly know everything. I do. And do. You mad? You sending these little blog pages to me to silence me? Are you mad? I was kept in the tuck because she knew. I knew everything. You don't see me being flaunted around like everybody else because guess what? AJ was not also a yes man. But trust and believe I know the truth. Trust and believe that one. I knew when you was getting put out your house, when you was trying to Yourself. I knew about everything. When something happened to Krishan, me or Tifa was the first person that she called. What is not fucking clicking? What's not clicking? Would you be calling your predator? Would you be staying at your predator's house? Would you be anytime something goes wrong, would you be calling them? You wouldn't, right?
This just goes back to the story that Blueface and Ronny spoke on. She claimed that the goddad assaulted her, but yet you just constantly keep reaching out to him. So which one is it? I think she told that story so that Blueface or Ronny would feel some kind of way about him and not let that man come close, just because they didn't want it to be exposed who he really was.
So we help Junior get in the best environment that he needs to be in for him to survive, for him to live. Because the environment he's in right now, he's not able to adapt to that. He's not able to overcome that environment. He's gonna get, like, I hate to say it, the environment he's in is the devil's playground. And it's only gonna be but so much time until you in the devil's playground and you run into the devil. You get what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead. At the end of the day, Krishan needs to realize that Junior will be good and everything will get better once she holds herself accountable as a mother and she starts addressing everything that she did to him while she was pregnant. She can't go back and change the past, but she can change the future. Long as she be accountable and walk in her truth, I feel like things will be easier, but until she put works behind her faith without works is dead, and I'm gonna keep doing whatever I need to do to fight for my son, bro. Like, I did everything I could do legally.
Gotta hold accountability for him, but for me, it's a wrap. I don't even, for public record, it's a dead mission. Like, it'll never be no type of friendship, no nothing.
Yeah.
So some people will probably say you're doing this like to get back at her for not.
Nah, we don't want to get back. Like, our get back, our get back was her getting out of our life. That was our get back.
It was
our
never
get back was her.
No get back. AJ, like, you know, if you guys are best friends, right? And she's famous now, and now she like kind of cut you out of the thing.
Krishan has been famous the entire time I known her.
Oh, I thought you guys grew up together.
We did. Y'all don't know young Krishan. That's the funny shit. Like, y'all don't know that. The hell, Krishan? 15 with 100,000 followers on Instagram.
Like, we know Krishan the track star. Y'all know Krishan Rock.
Krishan the rapper.
Krishan the rapper. Krishan the rap star. Like, that's what y'all know. We know Krishan the track star.
Who would say that you're salty that she's not your friend anymore, and that you're only doing this for that? What do you have to say to that?
I wouldn't say I'm salty. Definitely wouldn't say that. I got my own connections. It would never be in no shade. I mean, all shade, honestly. All shade. I wouldn't want a signage or for a bitch to be like, oh yeah, I helped. So she was a crash out. I wouldn't want no type of correlation when it comes to my business or anything associated with that, even if it came about. You get what I'm saying? There's certain politics and shit that goes on in the industry that people don't understand. Whoever signs you off is the person that's responsible. You know that, okay, this is the person that put you on. A bitch can't say that she put me on at all. A bitch can't say that. So it could never be no salt. You get what I'm saying? Could never be no salt because I never asked for nothing. I don't want nothing.
Right. Come on, man.
But you're not hurt that she called you a op or she's not your friend anymore?
I mean, if
you're not,
I'm gonna be the op. Shit, like I'm a op. Call me a op. I'm a.
And you know, I'm gonna state this real quick, Lady Red. The cleanest that I seen him look like the most groomed was when she went back to Blueface house and had him in that chair. He looked like he just got out the bathtub, fresh clothes on him, hair was moisturized, skin was moisturized, but most of the rest of the time, he looked like she just put different clothes on him and keep him moving.
I can't hear you for some reason.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What was you saying?
No, I was saying, like, basically, are you doing this because you're hurt? So you said you're
It's
just
no
playing it like you're
hurt. It's no hurt. It's no hurt. It's no salt. I'm not adding salt to
and
this
I
thing.
also want to clarify on that too, because a lot of people keep trying to make it like, oh, we bitter, we sour, like we got resentment toward Krishan. Like, we are happy for her. We wish her nothing but success on her journey and peace and blessings on her future endeavors. However, we still have to hold her accountable for what she's doing. Like, don't mistake us being concerned about Junior as hate. Don't mistake us being worried about Junior as resentment or envy. We're not envious of Krishan. We're not hating on Krishan. We
what exactly will we be envious of, though?
We both got houses we could go to. We know what our blessings is. You get what I'm saying? We're not envious of her. However, we know what's going on with Junior. We're not gonna sit here and sweep it under the rug like everybody else is doing. Like, that's just not what we're gonna do. We not built like this. We built different.
Yeah, but it's like people that say that we're envious. Like, what exact? Like, tell me what exactly I'm envious of.
What are we envious of?
I never said that. I didn't say envious.
No,
I just said, are you mad that
I'm saying just the people, like you said, in general. I'm not saying you particular. I'm saying in general, the people who are, oh, you so envious. Exactly what the hell am I envious of?
fame and the money?
There is no money.
There is no money. Like,
you don't got money?
Baby, have you
seen Junior in a stroller yet? Have you seen Junior in a car seat yet?
Have you seen him in a car seat?
Didn't you just see she was in Oklahoma getting clothes donated by the pastors and the churches and stuff? Then you just see she was in the Embassy Suites hotel lobby with no socks.
No, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
you're not.
Hey, Carmen.
Check that out because
Like,
envy is crazy.
You're not that invested. Like, everything ain't what it seems on the internet, baby.
Because I thought she was getting like. I thought she was getting money for walkthroughs. Someone told me in LA they were paying her like $20,000.
When is the last time you see her walk through? When the last time she?
Okay, so let me break this down, right? Let me break this down how Cali niggas work, right?
Let me say this though too.
Right?
After that Tony Braxton shit, she fucked herself over. After that Tony Braxton shit, she putting hands on people that's trying to put her on. She fucked herself over. She done bumped her damn head when she put her hands on that man. Ever since that situation, shit been going downhill.
No, that's AJ.
Even that,
you can get it back. You get it back,
Carmen. Niggas as far as Blueface, right? Blueface.
Hey, Danny. Welcome to the channel.
Is doing what Blueface supposed to do behind the girl that he's fucking with. Anybody who know Cali niggas know that Cali niggas pimp bitches. That's what Cali niggas do. Cali niggas
take
pimp
all
bitches.
her money, right?
Okay, right. I was a person that helped her get a bank account to separate her and Blueface. You get what I'm saying?
What about the Zeus tracks?
She's not getting 200K. That's all I'm gonna say.
Where's God's plan at?
I'm waiting for the show too.
Where's that at?
I'm waiting.
This is God's plan. Y'all watching God's plan. This is
y'all will see. She continues to lie about everything. It's just kind of like it got to be brought to the light with Junior. That's all.
What about what she said about her sister? Is that true? That she said her sister made her eat her out or something at 7?
I don't believe that. No. There's certain shit that was told to me again that if that was the case, then motherfuckers would have been said that.
Right, because you said you know her for a long time, so I'm sure it's something she would have confided in you back in the day before she was like Krishan Rock, you know?
That part.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to clear up?
I didn't set her up.
No.
I didn't put no drop. Ronnie, did I get a drop up? I didn't get a drop up, right? I did not take full credit for shit, right?
I showed, if y'all go look at my Instagram story, Krishan, I'm gonna tell y'all like this,
hey, Randy,
bro.
Krishan
told me to come to Subway to see my son, bro. When I got to Subway, flip the switch. I'm gonna leave it at that. I posted the shit on the story. Either y'all gonna listen or y'all not.
Ronnie,
what it is.
You said what happened, Papa?
She told me to come to Subway to see my son. When I got to Subway and she seen me, she said that she doesn't know me and that I'm harassing her and that I'm stalking her. I posted her telling me to come to Subway. It's on my story, so if anybody's curious, it'll be there. I'm also going to do a little story time later on this evening on my YouTube, just stating how the whole situation played out, how I got to drop to her.
So I have recently found the video, which I can't seem to find right now. It's receipts. It's text messages between Ronny and Krishan Rock. Basically around the same time that the baby was born, him coming to meet her. I'm not sure if they took the video down, but for some reason, like I just cannot find that video. And it was like a really recent video. Now, all the video that I'm seeing, I'm not like, I feel like someone took it down because when I go back to my watched video, it's not pulling up for these receipts. And I mean, she had receipts, but we're going to go over this video.
Ronnie was trolling me because he wanted some money.
No,
right? And I say this because not everyone is perfect. Not everyone has thousands and thousands of dollars, but he was doing pretty well for himself. He was being able to take care of himself. Now, what I will not continue to allow is for you to keep making it seem like you were not involved in the ranting that he was doing, that you weren't involved in him going off. Y'all had conjured up a plan. After that whole meetup at the Subway, that was the beginning of it. But you and him were talking. So stop making it seem like, oh, I'm just running away from Karan. He's just this crazy person. No, that was not the case. That had never been the case, and you knew that. So that's why I find it very disheartening when you come online and you say, oh, the Cam family is very loving. They are. They're very much loving people. So if they're very much loving people, why are you not giving them the blood test? Why have you not given them the blood test? Why have you not given them the blood test? You haven't given Carlissa a DNA test, nor have you given Miss Melinda a blood test. Why haven't you not been the woman that you supposedly, the godly woman that you so called that you so are? And mind you, when God sees you up at them gates, he will turn you around unless you turn your life around.
They going crazy.
I worship you, Father. I worship you, Father. I worship you.
I know it's a lot.
Shut when you think about God.
And I'm gonna just say that because I'm not the judge maker, and I'm not the person that makes the calls or whatever. But when he see you, he will deter you. He will turn you away and tell you to go away. I never knew you. Okay, that's for one. But if you so godly, why haven't you went and given nobody a blood test? I'm just wondering. You know that they're a very, very loving family, and you also know that is Karan was the last boy in their family with that last name, Can. Which is why I want y'all to make sure that y'all blast in her comments with Save the Last Can.
Save the Last Can. That's our new joint, y'all. Let's spam the comments. Save the Last Can. Junior, man, save the last can.
Because now I'm on straight bullshit. You have not done nothing but disrespect the person that cared about you so much. He wouldn't even have wanted no one to come at you and say, oh, Krishan has something to do with X, Y, and Z. He wouldn't even have wanted that. because he cared so much. And he was willing to defend you to the tooth and nail. Yes, you were a fucked up ass individual, but to him, you was not. Bro, I swear, I wish my brother was here.
And this is why I say what I say regarding Krishan and how she acted and, you know, the weirdness when Ronnie died. Everything after and before. Because she act like that little more incident was something so dramatic for her to really disrespect Ronnie like that when she knew that boy was with her. Did time for her, protected her, cared for her, loved her. They was together all the time. Even when she did that tracking game show, whatever it was, Ronnie was right there in the audience cheering her on. So she's weird.
Oh my God. He seen the good in you, and it was so fucked up that he, like, how? And that's just how human my brother was, how saved he was, how much of a real true prophet that he was. You know, at the end of the day, what you're doing is wrong, but you're doing it because you feel like you have nobody. You're doing this because you feel like you have nobody. And at the end of the day, sure, congratulations to all your endeavors. Congratulations to whatever you got going on. But all we want to do is save Junior.
Perfectly fine. Everything is 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 perfectly fine. I can say it so many times. Ain't shit okay.
Placeholder for Quran, y'all. A baby is not a placeholder for Quran, but it gives a grieving mom, a mom who lost her only child, well, not her only child, but her only son, some type of connection, some type of hope that, damn, my son did leave a legacy here and I'm able to be a part of that child's life. But you don't want to do that. You just want to keep playing this stupid ass game and this real life shit, bro. It's real life shit. Even though you've done so wrong to him, even though you had people jump him bricks ago or a while ago, even though you were still contacting him when you had nowhere to go, when you had nobody, even though you set him up to get arrested, even though...
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
She got Ronnie jumped before.
That part, y'all.
And set him up to get arrested. It's crazy work. Because that was what the conversation has been on this internet. Krishan was the actual one that did it. He took the fall for her. Because a lot of men in those situations would take the fall, or they'll have a dumb girlfriend take the fall for them. You understand what I'm saying? So, that always has been a conversation. So, her ex-bestie just put it out there that Krishan is capable of setting somebody up for getting arrested.
Pay attention, y'all.
Yeah. You see how she do people? And this is just probably stuff that she don't agree with what they say about her or to her or the situation. She just lashes out and just do you wrong. That's what it's giving.
So now she just put out a whole statement, a mouthful. You got him robbed, you got him set up to go to jail. And that's why we see her talking the way she do to Blueface. Because she know that she can get him more time. This girl is a setup queen, man. But it's always one bigger. For every bully, there's a bigger bully. That's what people have to realize. So you think you can bully people, that's okay. But for every one bully, there's a bigger bully.
Eyes and said, AJ, don't bash her. I just want to make sure that my son is okay. Now, I'm not here to bash nobody's child. I'm not here to make it seem like it's anything, but it's not. But you do not have the capacity to take care of that child.
So we talking, walking, playing football, everything. Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with, what he look like, what he sound like?
They say she just think that all she got to do is pray and not do no work, that her baby going to be okay. But faith without works is dead. Ronny just said that. So there are the receipts here, and I'm not talking about DNA receipts. We passed the DNA test. I'm not going to bring that up. If you in July 2025 still believing that Zeus Network receipt, that DNA test as a receipt, well, I'm not here to convince you otherwise. You got to find out some other time. We don't have time to catch these people up. I'm sorry.
chopping it up with Ronnie. He wanted me to DM him and talk about, interview, let's chop it up. He was spilling some tea. He'd go in the chat and tell us what's really going on and stuff like that. But, he's not here anymore, man. Rest in peace. Justice for Ronnie. But something went wrong because according to AJ, all of this was according to plan. And remember, I kept saying that. I said, bro, I literally said this, y'all. I've been saying this. That's crazy, bro. Drop some grapes in the chat. I said, during that whole thing, I said, bro, I think Ronnie and Krayshawn still sleeping with each other. I think they still together.
He did.
I think they still together, especially when she went back to Baltimore like that. And I was like, it was just weird. Just the whole situation. Nothing was making sense.
She don't want Carlissa
so
to watch
let's check it out, man.
You know, it was motherfuckers trying to make it seem like Quran was coming for you after cash, and that could not have been the pot. That was not in the slightest, right? And I say this because not everyone is perfect. Not everyone has thousands and thousands of dollars.
Come on, Alexandria. Not Alexandria. Come on, Carmen, with this comment. She said, I don't believe her about her sister, a victim of SA, wouldn't leave her baby with anyone. And she don't be leaving her baby around, but someone who has CPS cases who lost their kids, you definitely wouldn't want to leave your baby with them. And she does seem to just like leave her baby with a lot of people. Like, who had the baby for the 4th of July? The grandma again? The uncle? But I feel as though I wouldn't want to leave my baby with nobody else as the victim, and not even in my family, because that family would be the one to do that to you. So yeah, that's crazy.
But he was doing pretty well for himself. He was being able to take care of himself. Now, what I will not continue to allow is for you to keep making it seem like you were not involved in the ranting that he was doing, that you weren't involved in him going off. Y'all had conjured up a plan.
Hey, Queen.
After that whole meetup at the subway, that was the beginning of it. But you and him were talking. So stop making it seem like, oh, I'm just running away from God. He's just this crazy person.
Man, Krayshawn herself, she said she got unalivers behind her. She ain't scared of nothing. She ain't scared of nobody. Now all of a sudden she's scared of Ronnie. Come on, man.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
But wait, there's more.
The rabbit hole gets deep.
Bring the popcorn. This gonna get good.
Shout out to Black Tea Queens for the post. Let's go. This is Krayshawn Rock, ex-best friend AJ, comes to Ronnie's defense after the Nene Leakes interview, in which Krayshawn claims to have had no contact with Ronnie since college. It's all lies. I was there. Exactly. And we got the tea. Matter of fact, let's pull this up. Do you remember those text messages after Ronnie started claiming Junior and Krayshawn said he was lying? So she tells on herself. Remember, Krayshawn said, look, bro, this woman is so stupid. And y'all, bro, you rock tards, y'all old enough to be my damn grandma. What is wrong with y'all? We can't even say slow no more. Y'all some evil hoes. Some old evil hoes. All right? Why am I saying that? Well, Krayshawn went on TV, Zeus, whatever you want to call it, right? And said that Tashiki was pushing a narrative, a false narrative that Krayshawn smoked and drank during her pregnancy, right? Right? Basically saying that's untrue. Okay. Like we didn't see it. Okay, cool. Once Ronnie started claiming Junior, and I want to say this was in late 2023, right? All of a sudden, she showed her own text messages of, oh, I'm not sleeping with Ronnie. I just called him for some ganja, for some Mary Jane. If you see the number on the date on the text message, it's literally a couple days before Junior was born. She was buying some. Come on, man.
It's so crazy, y'all. We gonna pull this up. I'm gonna find it for y'all because the rabbit hole gets real deep, man. Yeah, I found it. Shout out to Black
That's what
T
she
Queen.
gonna
We gonna
be
get
saying.
into it.
Whoa.
We got the result.
You know how the Bible used to say, woe unto them? She was saying woe unto her own self, and she didn't even know. Crazy.
We got the T. All right, but let's hear what AJ got to say first. Because she's connecting the dots. Because remember, Krayshawn said she stopped dealing with Ronny in high school when we know that was a lie. It's a lie all the time. It's a lie all the time. It's a lie. It's a lie. Let's go.
That the portrayal of my brother and how he's being portrayed is in a good light. You making it seem like you did not talk to him. You was not cool with him. You was not fucking with Karan. Child, if Karan pulled up to you right now and said, let me drop some off, you was running. You wasn't skipping. You was full speed sprinting down to get up with him. Right? Okay. Another thing that I wanted to address is the allegations that you and Karan was not fucking with each other no more. That is a lie. That is a complete lie. You said that you wasn't fucking with him around the time that you had gotten pregnant with Junior. Again, that was a lie because I was the one who dropped you off around the same time that your ass had came back and got pregnant. You were still with him around that time, which he dropped receipts to. He was still texting you around the same time. What, Junior, like 2 years old now? Yeah. I had still had my shit together, whatever. But I definitely dropped you off to Karan anytime that you came out here and you was still.
Oh yeah, we gotta run this back, y'all. She's spilling tea. She's spilling some tea because this is crazy.
Oh. That's crazy.
That the portrayal of my brother and how he's being portrayed is in a good light. You making it seem like you did not talk to him. You was not cool with him. You was not fucking with Karan. Child, if Karan pulled up to you right now and said, let me drop some off, you was running. You wasn't skipping. You was full speed sprinting down to get up with him. Right? Okay. Another thing that I wanted to address is the allegations that you and Karan was not fucking with each other no more. That is a lie. That is a complete lie. You said that you wasn't fucking with him around the time that you had gotten pregnant with Junior. Again, that was a lie because I was the one who dropped you off around the same time that your ass had came back and got pregnant.
Go ahead,
you were still with him around
that
time, which he dropped receipts to. He was still texting you around the same time. What, Junior, like 2 years old now? Yeah. I had still had my shit together, whatever. But I definitely dropped you off to Karan anytime that you came out here and you were still trying to mess with him on the L. You were trying to avoid Blueface finding out because you knew Blueface was the one taking care of you for real. And you knew that if you couldn't have nobody and you had nowhere else to go, you knew you had Karan. So to continue to make it seem like he's just this bad person and he was just a clout chaser, knowing that he wasn't, is crazy to me. It's like beyond me to continue to see that and to allow you to keep speaking on him like that. I can't allow it. I cannot allow it. And I won't.
So we got the receipts of what she's talking about. Shout out to Black T Queen.
That's the part.
Okay, for the receipts.
But wait, there's more.
Bring the popcorn.
That's how I
This gonna
kind of
get
feel
good.
too, Danny. But I just keep getting it. This is Ronny baby, but then part of me be like, it may not even be even one of their babies, yo. And as I start to hear and listening more and more, like all of this for a DNA test, man, it's not that deep. She's making it deeper than it needed to be. Like I said, we could have accepted Blueface not the dad. Like we could have accepted it and y'all could still have y'all little You know, look at Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. The babies aren't his, but you know, as long as they was together, he was still claiming them. He was still rocking for her. They were still a couple. They were still getting, you know, engagement. They were still getting love from the people. So stepdaddy season is not out of style. Like, it's not before Junior's time. So we could have accepted it. We could have accepted it.
Oh, we got the receipts. Okay, let's check this out. All right. All right, this is exactly what she was talking about. Krayshawn says, she says, my ex know he trolling, even from claiming my child, knowing his blues. For some odd reason, people don't know when to stop trolling. Twitter became a big ad group chat. Karan, just stop the cap, bro. Just stop the cap, bro. I only hit you for weed. What? You was literally 2 days away from being in labor, from your water breaking. I actually pay for my weed. I be also checking you when you try to internet ish, because you know at the end of the day it's regular between us. There's no need to be stooping low. Lying for clout, you get mad at me.
I believe, Carmen, it is about like just text out commenting the next people. From my understanding, it's like 3 people that can get a crown at one time. And so it just kind of depends on who comments the most, from my understanding. I hope that answers your question. I hope you get it back.
Because I said stop capping. Okay. Let's see. All right. So let's see real quick. Let's run this back. We missed something. All right, right here. This is their text messages. You need to check that, gang. Be safe. Move forward. Have your baby and turn up. Lead that ninja. This is Ronny texting. Lead that ninja. Wait, what? Ends PST, gang. No BS. Stay focused. I don't even know what you called me for. Be safe. Just go drag. Keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you. But you put I'm proud of? Like, not I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Stay up, queen. I'm proud of you. Proud of you that's crazy, y'all.
I'm retarded?
This part took me out.
She said, I'll be around Sunday or either Monday. Then it said, God. This is what she said. Okay. What else we got?
Peep the dates, y'all. August 7th, August 9th. This is a month before Junior was born. Okay? This is a month before. So she tried to act like, oh, I ain't deal with him since college days and da-da-da-da-da. Come on now. Even I, as a woman, I have erased text messages, make it look like, you know, it was a one-sided conversation, but it wasn't. Come on now. Ain't nobody about to keep reaching out to you when you ain't responding. They having a whole conversation by themselves. That's just not how that works.
All right. Ronny says, my ish, my phone died. New day, new blessings. Hope today is wonderful for you. He was still texting her. And she deleted her, wasn't it? She tried to make it seem like he was just texting her and he wasn't getting no responses back. Come on, y'all. Her slow fans believe that. New day, new blessings. Hope today is wonderful for you. Started with God. I'm recording this video. Can you do that for me one more time when I get done or something similar? But she really just got to make it seem like he's just talking to himself. Let's check this out.
Hey, Candy girl.
He says, what you doing? I see what type of time you on. Regular, selfish-ish. Stand on that Geronimo laughing like ish. Whoa. Be safe. Yo, good luck. Once again, for real. This time I'm going for good. You playing with fire. She says, I'm filming, I'm busy.
I wonder what he meant by that. I wonder what he meant by that. I'm recording this video. Can you do that for me one more time when I get done? Or something similar. What was that? I wonder what she did. Can you do that for me one more time when I get done? Or something similar. Didn't hit her back like, what you doing? No response from her. Look what she didn't respond. He said, stand on that, Geronimo, laughing like shit. What does that mean? Does it mean like she a blank man walking, blank woman walking? What does that mean? Be safe, good luck once again, for real. This time I'm gone for good. You playing with fire. August 15th, end of her pregnancy. I wonder what that was
about. Geronimo is evil. So she dropped her location. All right, he said, where you at? She dropped the location. This was wow, this was
the baby.
This was a couple days after she had Junior. Hold on.
So y'all, when he popped up at that mall, because she dropped her location. She dropped that location and said where they was at. Now Ronny came out and said it, and AJ came out and said it, and based off this, her history is dropping her location. Where's she gonna be at? Come on, y'all.
So this is not a man that you was in contact with after high school? Then you said college? I'm starting to believe Ronny was at the damn hospital when he was born. Wow. He said, Sean. She said, yeah. He said, getting off 295 ready. Call you because I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be ready. I'm a red be outside. Oh, my God. Okay. What else we got? He said she said my phone dying. He said, do you need me to come in? She said, yes. Safety gang. Play and get sent up to nosebleeds, Lil Geronimo. Whoa. They over here making jokes, y'all, about the man that was unalive. Wow. She said, keep it respectful. For real, that's all. He's an innocent life. He's an innocent life. From according to y'all, he was trying to unalive y'all. Especially specifically you, Krayshawn. Then he had a whole sharp object against your throat.
Okay, remember when they was at the Planned Parenthood and the mama came outside and was like, no, tell him. You got to tell him he deserved to know, right? This is what I think Ronny was talking about. The baby is innocent. It's a safety game. You play and get sent up to nosebleed, Lil Geronimo. Keep it respectful for real. That's all. He's an innocent life after clout at the end of the day. Exactly. He's innocent and you're dumb, playing victim. You stooping low, knowing Ish ain't got nothing to do with you. So he responds to a previous comment that she had posted, and it says, "I ain't stooping nowhere." Or is this you stopping low? I think it's you stooping low. I ain't stooping nowhere. Putting him through this stuff. Putting Junior through this. Junior is the innocent one. And she like at the clout at the end of the day. Exactly. So you playing with a man's seed. You playing with my life. You playing with your life. That's what I got off of this.
Had to unalive him for you? Even though he's insinuated that it was you? You even came out and Freudian slipped and said it was you? She said, F the cloud at the end of the day. He said, exactly. He innocent and your dumb ass playing victim. What? She said, you stupid. She meant to say stupid. She saw y'all. She put stopping. You stupid low knowing Ish ain't got nothing to do with you. Putting him through this Ish, I ain't stupid nowhere. What?
Imagine being able to build anything. Just
I think it was really them discussing Junior. He's the innocent one.
Talking about Blueface? So she sent the $200. She sent them for the dro. Jess got it 2 minutes literally. I'm in a nail salon. He said I'm out front.
So is it possible because somebody said that he was waiting in the car for some kind of money or something like that? Is it possible that she was supposed to be getting some drug from him? He was waiting to, make a play. That's why he was sitting in the car. Why was he sitting in the car? Who was he waiting on? They said he was waiting on somebody. This was, when was it? September 5th. They were still in communication right after the baby was born.
Pulling up. Look, she was talking to him a little bit before. Like, bruh, Dream was born the 3rd, right? This is the 5th now. You see the 5th right there? Yeah, man. It's a lot going on. Then this was like a whole, I can't read over this, but it says something about manipulate you little bro. If you are either your blessing for her, you owe it to him. You young, don't let her have you jump on a grenade? Oh, these people are slow, y'all. They be making me, like, my head hurt. Because it looked like you dumb enough to do it, bro. You look bad. Let another person claim your gift and let alone putting it on your section online. At least, my bro, fight back. You did the same thing when we text and started deleting messages, then trying to be tough around it. You just young. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for your child. You a pond? What worse is she told you? The hell? I can't read that, y'all. I don't know what they're trying to say. It's just weird. But yeah, is that the last thing? Okay, that's the last thing. So check this out because she actually goes more into detail. Okay. Shout out to Miss Rebel. All right, shout out to Miss Rebel. She's on YouTube. You guys can check her out. She got the clip. Okay. We can read her caption real quick. Okay. Yeah, they all slow, huh? Like, yo, my head hurt was trying to read that stuff. All right? Like, for real.
I'm retarded?
I Am the Baby Pappy Hobo Tour was also best friend and Krayshawn's ex-best friend. Since she said she knew the truth, did she know Ronny and Krayshawn were CIs? Not allegedly, best friend. Not allegedly. Allegedly. She confirmed what I said. They've been talking all this time. I've been saying that too. But did she know the subway scene was set up by both Krayshawn and Ronny? I said that too. Did she know that that the I Am the Baby Pappy Hobo Tour was also set up by Ronny and Krayshawn? I said that too. There was a plan. I will save the extra part for another day. Did she know that China and Ronny called a family so they can have content? Wow. Not allegedly, people. Not allegedly. Well, China did say that she always liked Ronny, and that's, Krayshawn's real true love, and that's who she should be with. And that backfired. And when he called and talked to the family member, he told Krayshawn he was going to tell the truth about the unaliving in Cali. Not allegedly, Krayshawn, not allegedly. What? And Krayshawn knows this to be true. Well, everything, and I mean everything, is recorded. So people, this theory about he was unalive behind a DNA test is a lie. What? Yeah, I do. I said that too. I said it was because he was spilling that tea about Sean Malone being her daddy and she's an informant.
What I want to say is what fueled it was that DNA test, period. What fueled his anger, his passion, was that DNA test. So he said things out of passion and out of anger that may have triggered some other people. He may have decided he was taking too far because of his passion behind this DNA test. Now they saying it was all a play. I heard that he faked it. That he was wrote off out of the circus and that it was fake. I'm not saying it because I really don't believe that. I'm just repeating what I heard. They saying that his passing was fake, but they didn't expect to get so much backlash for people to care so much. So how do you bring him back if it is fake? I don't think his family faking it. I don't think you could have gave him enough money to write him off like that. But if it's all a play, this a crazy play. It's a crazy spin, man.
Plus, the rat prefer you to think it's about a DNA test than unaliving. Think about it. Why you think she put up the fake DNA test the day after he passed? To confuse you all, but what do I know?
Well, y'all. One last video, then we're going to get out of here. This will be the last video. We keep it moving in the comments. We keep talking in the comments. This is after they leave from the the lie detector, right? And so I wanted to ask people who love to say, oh, the DNA was real. The DNA test on Zeus was real. Okay. So then is it fair to say that the lie detector was real too? If y'all go by the same standard because they showed it to you on TV. Oh no, he just had the DNA test rigged, but not the DNA test. Okay. Look at how she reacts to him just telling her she's a liar.
All right, delete that. Pop it like that. You always finna post it every time I pop it like that. Just delete it. I don't think you want to pay. I don't give a fuck what you want.
Hey, Lucy.
Don't lie about it anyway. I never had a threesome and I didn't fuck while I was pregnant. Seem like you go back to people though. Like you like fuck the same people. I'm possessive. I don't like doing that other stuff.
He didn't deny. He said.
Yeah. Tell it.
He said, it seems like you like to go back to past people. She didn't deny it. She just like, yeah, I'm possessive. I don't like to, do all that extra stuff. So if the DNA test was real, like the people like to say, then the lie detector test had to be real too. They said she was messing before and during her pregnancy. Let's not pick and choose now. Let's not pick and choose what we, decide we want to believe. If that's the theory that they're going by because they showed it to us on Zeus Network and the DNA test is real, then so is the lie detector.
To the judge. You can't, because you can't even use the lie detector test. Nigga, clearly, you lied, and then we knew both that wasn't true. At least 3 out of 5 of them questions were right. Whether you want to admit it or not, 3 out of them 5 of them questions about you fucking and who and when and where, why, is correct. That's not true. Okay. You're a compulsive liar who's gonna lie at any given time.
Okay, even when you ask the questions,
You're gonna lie
again,
to a lie detector test.
I'm not lying, bro.
Like, how stupid could you be to lie to
This
a lie
really
detector?
hurt, yo.
Nobody's lying to a lie detector.
He wanted to
B.
have faith in her. He did.
Why you want to play around with the video? Delete it.
No, it's my damn phone. Why you always doing weird shit?
Why you always doing weird shit? I don't want to be on your page.
All right, delete it.
Dang.
It's deleted.
Is it really?
It's deleted. Can I have my phone?
What?
Simple. Let's take somebody else in there and do it.
What do you mean? Now you trying to be smart. That's that spiteful shit.
You want to delete?
That's that spiteful shit. That's that spiteful shit.
The fuck?
Like he just let that fucking show air.
Lucky if we even know each other by then.
She don't want him to expose her too fast. Let the show air first. Then put what you want to put online. Let the show air first. She don't want to be exposed in real time.
Why are you talking crazy like that?
Cause you all up on my phone deleting shit.
Cause why you posting
so
it?
type of bitches I don't fuck with for too long. Cause I felt like it. That's why.
Mm-hmm. He do
What's
why do you
the-
post
what's
the
the-
bullshit that you post?
What's the
Why do you
point?
post the bullshit
What's
that
the
you post?
point? I'm not posting shit. I haven't posted
Why
anything.
do you post the
I
bullshit
haven't
that
posted
you
nothing.
post?
I'm not posting anything boof.
I'm not asking you why you're
You
not
want me
posting
to delete it?
right now.
I'll delete it.
Delete what?
Just saying anything you
Delete
think is
what?
boof. Like,
You can't delete that shit.
yes, I
Once it's
can.
on there, it's on there. I could look up your live right now and see some bullshit.
Once it's on there, it's on there.
The fuck? What you
Blueface
talking
far
about?
from dumb, man.
Run shit over here?
What do you mean?
You don't run
Nobody
shit over
want to
here.
run shit
So
over
don't
there.
do none of that then.
Then why are you doing
I
that?
control what's posted,
Why are
what's
you
deleted.
doing that for though?
Because it's my shit, that's why. Because you signed up, that's why.
I didn't sign up for nothing. Stop treating me like that. Stop being weird.
Okay, then stop. Then
Stop being weird, bro.
Be more
That's it,
realistic.
bro. That's not realistic. That's petty, my nigga.
What's petty about it?
That's petty,
Which was
bro.
the bad part about it?
I don't want to be on your page.
Did I
That's
post the
it.
trifling
That's
part
all.
about you fucking everybody? I didn't post that, right?
Babe, I don't care
I
if
didn't
you
post
did
none
or
of that.
not. I'm saying don't do it.
I don't care what you
Don't
said.
do it. I don't
Which
want
part
it on
don't
your
you
page.
get? I don't care what you said.
That's
Which part
that.
don't you get?
Huh?
I don't care.
Again, she didn't deny it. She just don't want the public to know. She just don't want the public to know.
What you said. Which part don't you get?
Why not?
You don't run shit. That's why.
Babe, I'm not trying to rush shit.
So stop it.
Just
then.
be
So
cool.
stop.
Kick
Stop
back.
talking.
All that
Stop
other
talking.
shit and
That's
say
all
you
you
gonna
gotta
get the
do.
next person is weird.
Because what you on my shit for?
What is
That's
you
what I
on?
do.
What
I
are you
replace
recording me
people.
for?
I don't. Because you
Why you keep
signed
saying
up to be
replace?
recorded.
Why you keep saying
You signed up
replace?
to be recorded.
Not by you. You taking it like so left to be spiteful.
I'm taking what left? I got a bitch pregnant that's fucking everybody and their mama. How am I taking that? I'm taking it very swell. I'm not taking it
Nobody's
left at
fucking
all.
everybody and their mama. You trying
Just
to be petty and
everybody.
shit?
Not
It's
their mama.
uncalled for. Yes, it is. It's uncalled for,
I'm
bro.
petty.
What do you mean? I asked you not to post
You
it.
out here
That's it.
moving sideways.
How am I moving sideways? We're not even talking
I
about
don't
that.
give a fuck
We're talking about what you just
asked
try to
me not to
do.
post. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
For what? What do you mean?
You can tell me to do anything, and there's a 1 out of 10 chance that I'm actually gonna do it. That should tell you enough.
What are you hitting low for?
What's low about that?
It's really low.
You're low.
Nobody's
You
low.
be lucky
What
if
are you
we still
talking
know
about?
each other by
Low.
then.
How?
Super low.
How? We're eating together.
I can't believe you do all this popping it.
Popping it what?
I got these
You're trying to tell me.
tattoos. I got this. I'm loyal. I don't be fucking.
I don't.
Bitch, you fucking. Why you pregnant? Shut up. What part?
You just obviously want to just disrespect for nothing.
Yeah, I disrespect disrespectful people.
I'm not being disrespectful to you.
You've been disrespectful.
How?
3 years you've been disrespectful.
How?
The fuck are you talking about?
How?
She don't
What
have
do you mean how?
disrespect.
You lie, you cheat, you steal.
Bro, what the fuck
What do
you
you
be
mean
doing?
how?
I'm
I just
human.
fuck
I'm not a
bitches.
robot.
That's it.
I'm not a robot.
I don't steal from people.
All right.
I don't lie about who
All
I
right.
fucked and who I didn't
All
fuck
right.
and what threesome
All
I had.
right. All right.
The fuck?
You trying to say I did all that? I didn't do all that.
All right, bro. I didn't say shit. You said the answer and they said you was lying. That's simple.
This
But
is
you
not
love to
scripted.
put it on me. Like, oh, it's you. It's you. It's you. The way you asked. The way you. Instead of just being like, you know what? I've been disloyal and lying, about things.
We haven't been together, but I haven't been fucking around.
Mm,
Like sexually active with niggas? No. That's just straight up. I'll be with them.
So she do be
I've
with
been
other
chilling.
dudes.
You trying to like disrespect me and say all this
Nobody's
other stuff.
disrespecting you.
It's not
Disrespecting
just
yourself.
like how you say you can get replaced. You
disrespecting
too.
yourself.
You too.
Then replace me.
The fuck?
The fuck?
Okay, then
fuck
stop
you waiting
saying that
for?
weird
What
shit.
you waiting for?
What are you saying that weird shit
What are you
for?
waiting-
What are you saying the
what
weird
weird
shit for
shit?
though? That's what I'm
What weird
saying. You're trying to say,
What weird
then
shit?
do it. The fuck?
What
Like,
weird shit?
that's
If
that
you don't
high
want to be
power
under
shit.
my control, get the fuck on.
What do you mean?
Any bitch
Under
with
what
me
control?
is I run the
What?
program. Simple as that.
What
Any bitch with
program?
me is getting ran by me. Period. Not by what they think. Not by what they want. They're getting ran by me.
What are you talking about?
You're under my program. That's what I'm talking about. You're under my establishment. I'm not confiding and fixing myself for you. You fix yourself to me or get the fuck on. Go find somebody else's program.
I'm not fixing
Go find
shit.
some.
One thing about it, Blueface ain't never changed. Blueface ain't never changed. He always had that same energy. Like you either get with it or you kick rocks. He never changed. Even we see that now. If you don't want to do what I'm telling you to do, then go do your own thing. Y'all, let's keep the comments going. Let's keep the conversation rolling in the comment section. I'm finna get off of here. I do appreciate every last single one of y'all that clicked onto this video, and I hope you guys have a great start to your week, a great week ahead of you guys. I pray that blessings and miracles begin to show up into you guys' life. I pray that the more y'all seek out the truth, the more you may find it. And I just pray the favor of God rest upon all of y'all lives. And you know, God just be with y'all and as we go our separate ways and keep y'all as we go our separate ways. Justice for Ronny Doe, Save the Last Can, Save Junior. Also, if these other two content creators, if something happened to them, justice for them. If not, I hope they speak up, man. I hope they start posting again because I think it's really crazy and it's really suspicious how they both covered these sticky conversations or topics, and now they're not posted anymore. So let's keep them in our prayers as well. Like I said, y'all go in peace. We'll keep the conversation going in the background. I'm out this, y'all.